and what's up, beautiful people? This is your tooth doctor, Maureen Mora here. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. All we do here is talk matters oral health, and it's simply because I believe everybody is entitled to good oral status. And guys, in today's video, I will be answering a question I was asked by one of my viewers through our Tooth Doctor Facebook page. And just to read the question, someone was saying that I have bleeding gums. How do I go about that? So that will be what we'll be tackling in today's video. So just to answer the question, I will be taking you through on how bleeding gums go about and what you can do, because now the remedies can be both home remedies or with your dental provider. So to start us off, normally bleeding gums is not only an indication of dental problems, but it can also be a serious sign that there is a serious underlying concern which needs to be attended to. So normally most people present with issues of bleeding gums. Therefore, as much as it is a common problem, I couldn't advise that you guys get to ignore it, but then encourage you to always seek advice professionally, because as I have said earlier, it can as well be an indication of a serious underlying issue which we need to give a close attention to. So, understanding the causes of the bleeding gums is very essential when it comes to its management, because unaweza pata like you have bleeding gums, it has been sorted out, but a few weeks, months down the line, the issue has come back again. So getting to understand the primary cause is very, very critical, so that it can give you a long-term management for that. So the causes of bleeding gums are as follows. Number one, we have a plaque accumulation on your gum line. Black plaque having accumulated on your gum line can bring about a condition that is called gingivitis, which can make your gums prone to bleeding. Number two, we have using a worn out or frayed toothbrush. Because now if your toothbrush is frayed, it doesn't become effective on your gums. It can end up hurting your gums, and the end result can be bleeding. And we also have brushing too hard. I have said that, and I will say again, as much as your teeth are one of the hardest parts in your body, your gums are not. They are very gentle. So anytime you do brush your teeth, stop applying a lot of force. Be as gentle as you can. Another cause of bleeding gums can be underlying bleeding disorders. We also have vitamin deficiencies and even hormonal imbalance, especially in pregnancy. Another cause that can lead to your gums to bleed is improper flossing. So whenever you are flossing in between your teeth, some of these dental flosses, if not used well, they can slip through your gums, maybe hurt your gums, and then they start bleeding, and it can be prolonged, and it is a concern to some of you. We also have issues like leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. To answer now the question that we received on how to manage bleeding gums is first of all, to get to understand the cause. I had mentioned that earlier. So for instance, if you are bleeding gums because of dental problems, then you need dental attention with your dentist to sort it out. If it is because of underlying systemic conditions, please get to speak to your doctor such that everything is known, and then the right precautions are taken into consideration. So let me take this opportunity to also give you a few tips. If you have bleeding gums, the home remedies for you to observe can be, number one, oral hygiene is key, and I can't reiterate enough of these. Brush your teeth at least 2 times a day, especially now that you know you have the bleeding gum issues. And as you brush your teeth, it is advisable that you get to use a toothbrush that has soft bristles. Because now this one is going to, yes, with gentle brushing and your brush being of soft bristles, it is going to at least get rid of the plaque without hurting your gums any further. And then after brushing your gums, rinse your mouth with warm salt water. And if you decide you want to use a mouthwash, still that is okay. However, avoid using mouthwashes that have alcohol content in them, because this one, they might worsen the issue. Also, try to, if the bleeding gum is kind of a lot, try to take some bit of gauze if you have, and if you don't have, take a clean piece of cloth, here, and press it on your gums after having dipped it on ice cold water, because now this one can help constrict the veins that are causing the bleeding. So you can do that like for 15 to 20 minutes or so. And also, if you happen to have been diagnosed with vitamin deficiency, your doctor might have advised that you do take the vitamin supplements. Kindly do so, and depending on what was the issue, there are some foods which are fruits which are available that can help you supplement on the vitamin levels. Also, if you have removable dental appliances like the dentures, which tends to create some sores or creating where the denture is sitting on your mouth, it happens to be traumatizing the gum around that area, it can be prone to bleeding. So it is advisable that if you have any dental appliance not sitting well on your gums, please make an effort to contact your dentist for some adjustments to be made. And if you are a tobacco consumer, sometimes it might be difficult to quit on that. But kindly make an effort if you realize you have bleeding gums, because now and you are consuming tobacco, you need to make an effort to reduce on that, because what tobacco basically does, it tends to mask some of the things that can lead to bleeding gums, like plaque. It masks it up, so you have continuous bleeding gums which cannot be easily noticed. So it will be good enough if you make an effort to quit on that. Lastly, and very important, making your dental visits to your dentist for at least after every 6 months for deep cleaning and removal of plaque. So guys, with those remarks, if you happen to be having bleeding gums, do not panic. All you need to do is take some of these precautions into consideration, and try not to ignore the fact that it is just bleeding gums. Probably it will go away. I've said already that bleeding gums can also graduate to something else which you don't want to happen, or even cause infection to your tooth, to your gums, and all that. So it is wise enough for you to always seek professional help, and definitely you are going to have healthier gums thereafter. So that is it for today. I hope I have answered the question to anybody apart from my viewer who is already battling with the bleeding gums. Until next time, let us get to meet in my next video. Bye bye.